Welcome back to Shopping with Cheryl. This is another update, probably my last update for the Beasley Incubator. Link in the description below. If you use my link and make a purchase, I may make a commission. Okay, so this is the incubator I was sent to check out. I got 11 eggs from one of my hens, put them in, went through the whole process just as it said. Easy to do. I have not used an incubator since I was a little girl. And that's been many years ago. So basically, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I just followed the instructions. Obviously, if I can do it, you can do it. It was pretty easy. This incubator is not like the old ones where you had to manually turn eggs. You had to really watch your humidity and pour in water and all that. It comes with the water bottles already. You put one on to start for the first 18 days. Then at day 18, you add the second one so that the humidity builds up and softens the eggshells. The temperature is regulated right here. You can regulate the humidity. If it gets a little too high, open it up. If it gets a little too low, close it down. It does have an egg candler right here. I am not a good egg candler. I didn't know what I was looking for. I knew they all looked fertile. Day 17, when I looked at them, I saw one moving. So I thought, well, I hope I get one. The egg rotating plate, I don't know where I put it. Oh, I put it back in the box. You take that out on day 18 because this automatically every 2 hours rotates the eggs just like the mother would. So I didn't have to do any of that. We had 3 power outages while this was going on. One was for, a few hours. Then we had a long one that was like 8 to 10 hours. Then we had just another little short one for an hour or two. What I did as soon as the power went out, I come down and put blankets over this to help keep the heat in. The long one, I was getting a little worried because it was really getting cold down here in the basement where they're at. I wasn't sure quite what to do because I didn't have heat anywhere in the house or any way to keep them warm. My older baby chicks, I was running hot water into bottles, wrapping them and putting that in the brood box so they had something to snuggle to until finally I was out of hot water and I took them out in a box and put them in the car and heated them up, warmed them up. But these did just fine. Yes, there's gross eggs still here. The first one hatched really quickly. And then it was a good little while, and 2 more came at the same time. Then we had a long break before the other one. So the whole thing from the time the first one hatched until the last one hatched was about 9 hours. There's still a couple pieces of egg in there. I tried to, if I empty shell got over to the side where I could safely get it without bothering any other eggs or the chicks that were already hatched, I was pulling them out to give them more room. There's not a lot of room in there. They've all dried out now. The last one was born about midnight, so it's been about 12 hours since the last one was hatched, not born. This has worked out great. Like I said, everything is pretty much automatic. You do have to watch your humidity. If your eggs are good, I would say there's a very good chance you're going to get all of them to go. Some of it depends on your eggs, but as far as the incubator goes, I had no problems at all with it. So, wanted to give you an update. 11 eggs in, 11 chicks. I'm a little concerned though, because I thought the dad was an all black rooster. I pretty much all black. I do not see any black chicks. The other two sets, one of them is a set of 3. The other one had 8 hatchlings. They all have black chicks in those sets. These, none. I do have a red one. I've got some that are a little darker. And then I've got the yellow, which is honey, the mama. I knew these were all honey eggs. And so I wasn't, she's a honey color, hence the name. So I understand that. I just thought I would get a couple more black ones, and I didn't at all, but I did get a really red one that's kind of cute. We'll see how it goes. As feathers come in, they change a lot. And so we don't know exactly what color they're going to be. No, I don't know if they're male or female. That all comes later, but I'm getting ready to move them into their brood kennel. I've got a big brood box over here with other chicks going, and it's divided in 2 sections, so I don't have any more room in that. I'm going to be putting these in a dog kennel. They've got their water all set up, and I'm going to get their food and stuff, and that's what I'm getting ready to do now is transfer them over into their little temporary home and get them set with food and water. So there you go. Wanted to give you an update. Let you see, we did get hatched. I also did a hyperlapse video that I will have up of from when like I said, the first one, I didn't expect it yet. From when the first one, I set up the hyperlapse and have it through. And it's probably about 20 minutes that covers a 20-minute video with covering the entire 9 hours or so of everybody hatching. So I also have a video of one actually breaking through and coming out that will be a different video. Yes, I'm a little excited about my baby chicks, want to share them with you, and my incubator. So if I decide I can do this again, and let me tell you, it doesn't matter how old you are. I think this is exciting. I was trying to do other stuff yesterday as they were hatching, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to stop and see, got to stop and see. So for kids, this would be a blast if you have somewhere and want to have some more chickens and you can get fertilized eggs. This is probably a great experience for kids. I remember doing it when I was little, and I may have enjoyed it more this time because kids. But go check it out. And welcome to my little chicken farm now. I'm up to 22 babies. And I have the feral chickens that were here when I moved in the house. There are 3 hens and 2 roosters. I know, can't have 2 roosters, but I do. Because one of them, everybody says, is big stock and you need to keep him. The other one is just friendly and I like him. So that's where we're at right now. We'll see how many of these are hens, how many are roosters, and go from there. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you're looking for an incubator, go check this out. And I don't know. I'm just in little chicken heaven right now.